Welcome, students. We are going to discuss a new poem, namely On Killing a Tree. The present poem is composed by Grieve Patel. In this poem, the poet focuses on the life of tree. He makes a comparison between the life of a tree and life of a human being. He finds similarity between the life of a tree and life of a human being. He requests us not to kill a tree or cut down a tree. As we feel pain when we find cut in our hands, in the same way, tree also feels pain when it is cut. Further, the poet makes a comparison between killing of a tree and cutting of a tree. The poet finds difference between killing a tree and cutting a tree. He finds that killing a tree is a hard task in comparison to cut a tree. Killing a tree requires a lot of effort in comparison to cutting a tree. According to him, cutting a tree doesn't mean the death of a tree. When we cut the tree, after some time, some new leaves are seen on the branches. But when we kill a tree, or when we try to kill a tree, we have to uproot the tree. We have to destroy the root of the tree. Then the tree will be considered as dead. Otherwise, it will grow again. Further, the poet requests us not to destroy or cut or kill a tree. We should look after a tree just like a human being. Okay, this is the outline of this poem on killing a tree. After this, we focus on the introduction of the poem on killing a tree. The poet sensitizes the reader and highlights the fact that trees are living things. The poet makes us realize that trees are living things. We should take care of trees just like human being. He equates trees with humans to convey that trees should not be cut because destroying tree is just like killing a human being. So through this poem, the poet tries to make us realize that destroying tree is just like killing a human being. A tree does not die by merely cutting because it regrows from where it is cut. When you cut the tree, it will regrow. But when we kill the tree, then we have to uproot it. When the tree is uprooted, then it is considered as tree is dead. But when you cut the tree, it doesn't mean that you have killed the tree. If it has to be destroyed, then it has to be uprooted. When we want to destroy the tree, then we have to uproot it. Tree should be uprooted. When it is uprooted, then it is dead. Otherwise, it will regrow. ओके सो यहाँ पे पोएट जो है ऑन किलिंग अ ट्री पोएम है जो ग्रीव पटेल द्वारा लिखी गई है। यहाँ पे पोएट ये बताना चाह रहा है और रीडर को एहसास दिलाना चाह रहा है कि ट्री नहीं काटना चाहिए, उसे डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं करना चाहिए, क्योंकि पोएट पाता है ह्यूमन लाइफ और ट्री लाइफ दोनों एक जैसी हैं। ट्री को मारना मतलब killing of a human being. This is the belief of the poet. The same message is conveyed throughout this poem that we should respect the tree just like a human being. We consider tree as a human being. We should not destroy the tree. We should not kill the tree. We should protect the tree because there is a similarity between the life of a tree and life of a human being. So this is the outline of this poem on killing a tree. Now proceed to stanza number 1. First stanza you see, it takes much time to kill a tree. The first line clearly indicates that to kill a tree, it requires a lot of effort and a lot of time. Time and effort both require to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. What do it? Simple jab of the knife will not kill a tree. Jab here means sudden rough blow. Simple blow of the knife will not kill a tree. To kill a tree, it requires a time. A simple cut or jab or blow will not kill the tree. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth. Rising out of it, you must remember the root of the tree is just inside the earth, inside the soil. It gets the minerals which are required for the growth of a tree. If we do not uproot the tree will regrow again. It will regrow, and it is not considered as dead. The poet is saying that to kill a tree it requires a time. Simple jab of knife will not kill a tree. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth. The tree will get the minerals from the earth and again it will regrow. Consuming the earth means it will take necessary minerals from the earth. Rising out of it. After consuming the earth, what will happen? It will regrow. Feeding, it will take its feed from where? Upon its crust. That is the upper part of the soil. That is crust. Upper part of the earth. Feeding upon its crust. Tree will take its food from the crust of the earth. Absorbing years of sunlight. It also absorbs sunlight, air, water. So these are required for the growth of a tree. The simple jab of knife will not kill the tree. If we cut a tree, then what will happen? The tree will get its necessary things from the earth. It gets sunlight, air and water which are necessary for the growth of a tree, and out of its leprous hide, discolored bark. Out of its leprous hide means discolored bark, sprouting leaves. After getting sunlight, air, water and getting its necessary food from the crust of the earth, the new leaves will be seen on leprous hide, discolored bark. Okay, so here in this stanza number 1, the poet tries to say that to kill a tree it takes a time. Simple jab of the knife, simple blow of the knife will not cut the tree. If we want to kill a tree, we have to uproot the tree. Simple jab of the knife will not kill a tree. If we cut a tree, then the tree will get its necessary materials or minerals from the crust of the earth. It absorbs sunlight, air, water, and after that what will happen? The new leaves can be seen on the surface of the bark, discolored bark. So again the tree becomes alive. स्टैंजा नंबर 1 में पोएट इस बात पे फोकस करता है कि ट्री को किल करना आसान नहीं है, ये टाइम टेकिंग टास्क है। सिंपल ब्लो ऑफ नाइफ ट्री को मार नहीं सकता। जब ट्री पे सिंपल जैबिंग होती है, सिंपल ब्लो होती है, तो ट्री क्या करता है? अर्थ से नेसेसरी मटेरियल्स कंज्यूम कर लेता है, सनलाइट कंज्यूम करता है, एयर लेता है, वाटर लेता है, और जिस स्थान पे कटिंग हुई रहती है वहाँ से नई लीव्स क्या हैं? स्प्राउट कर जाती हैं। सो इन ऑल द पोएट सेज दैट killing is quite different from cutting of a tree. Cutting of a tree doesn't mean the killing of a tree. To kill a tree, it requires time, and simple jab of the knife will not kill a tree. If we cut the tree will regrow after consuming the earth, getting sunlight, air, water. What will happen after getting sunlight, air, water? The new leaves will be seen on the discolored bark. So this we have discussed in stanza number 1. Now we proceed to stanza number 2. So hack and chop. Hack here means cut roughly by striking heavy blows, and chop again cut, but this alone won't do it. Hack and chop will also not kill a tree. Roughly blow, heavy cut will also not kill a tree. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. Again the poet says that heavy blow, hack and chop will not kill a tree. It will not harm tree. It will not give much pain to tree. The bleeding bark will heal the part of the tree which has been cut. That will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs. Green twigs will be seen, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. If we do not check the tree, it will regrow again. It will grow again to its former size. It will get its former size. We have seen this one. When the tree is cut, after some time what happen? It gets its former size. How? After consuming the earth, feeding from the crust of the earth, getting sunlight, air, water, what happened? It grows again. And in second stanza, the poet says that the heavy blow or hack will not kill the tree. It will not give much pain to the tree. After some time, what will happen? The part of the tree which has been cut, there will be seen new leaves, green twigs will be seen. If tree is unchecked, then many miniature boughs will grow, and it will expand again, and the tree will get its former size. So here the poet says that cutting of a tree is quite different from killing of a tree. If we want to kill a tree, then we have to uproot it. If we only cut the tree, after some time what will happen? The tree will regrow, the tree will get its former size. स्टैंजा नंबर 2 में पोएट ये कहता है कि केवल हैवी ब्लो से या चॉपिंग से ट्री को नहीं मारा जा सकता, ना ही बहुत ज़्यादा उसे हार्म पहुंचाया जा सकता है। कट करने से क्या होगा, वो धीरे धीरे फिर से ग्रो करने लगेगा, नए लीव्स, नई ट्विग्स, नई बाउज आएंगी और बाउज बढ़ता जाएगा, ब्रांचेस बढ़ते जाएंगे अगर उसको चेक नहीं किया गया, और धीरे धीरे जो ट्री है अपना पुराना रूप ले लेगा। सो स्पेशली द पोएट फोकसेस ऑन द किलिंग ऑफ अ ट्री एंड cutting of a tree, and he finds that the killing of a tree is difficult task in comparison to the cutting of a tree. The cutting of tree doesn't mean that we have killed tree. To kill a tree, it requires time, effort. Okay, thank you.